Halloween can be fun for both you and your pet, but we want to avoid as many scares as possible when it comes to pet safety. Here with some tips on how to keep our pets safe this Halloween is Dr. Susan Waligala and our special friend Greg. He is all decked out for the spirit season as a hot dog. And you look cute as ever, Greg.
He is the cutest hot dog ever, actually. Yeah.
Let's talk about some safety.
So first of all, we'll talk about, he is a hot dog. So a lot of people want to put costumes on their pets. But couple of things to remember. One, some pets just don't like a costume. So really make sure that your pet is not stressed out by anything that you're putting on him. Make sure if it's got a hood or anything that goes on his head that he can still see and he feels comfortable with that. Make sure he can move his arms and his legs very well. And this is actually a good costume because the arms and Greg's arms and legs are freely moving, so there's no issues at all. If you're taking your pet out with you when your children are trick-or-treating, even if you have a dog that's really comfortable around people, you have to remember it's a scary night. So they're approaching little kids with costumes that have things on their heads. So a lot of times it's really best to maybe keep your pet at home to avoid having them be nervous with the trick-or-treaters. Put them in a room with a pacifier toy, turn on the radio, turn on the music, let them have a very calm and safe Halloween where they're not nervous or stressed. If you are keeping them in the house and they're not inside a safety room, you have to remember that they might dash the doors. So you've got kids knocking on the doors, all in costumes, yelling trick or treat. It's scary for a lot of dogs, so you want to make sure that you keep them safe, keep them on lead, make sure they're not going to dash that door, make sure they have adequate identification. If they do, they're microchipped, they have their collar, they have their tags on. So it can be a really fun night, but for a pet, it can be a scary night. So you have to take that into consideration.
And we don't want a lot of scares, okay? We want to have fun on Halloween, and our pets want to as well. Dr. Stu, thanks for joining us. And also, I want to remind everyone at the Buffalo City Animal Shelter, Greg has some siblings that you may want to take home as well. So make sure to go check it out. That may be a fun treat for Halloween.
That would be a great thing to do on Halloween.
Thanks, Dr. Stu. Bye, Greg. Don't you look cute?